Again, we're just starting with the guy right leg leading. I can either look for a sleeve first. If I get a sleeve first, this can turn into a lasso. It can turn into foot on the hip, collar, sleeve stuff. But a lot of guys are gonna hide the sleeve so it's hard to get to, right? So I'm going for the sleeve, I can't get it, I go to the collar, okay? The big thing here, I wanna bring this leg out. If I go in here, I can do this and this can turn into like single leg X or something. But to get to the De La Riva, I want to keep this on the outside. Now the right leg, I want to shield it inward. Listen, okay, I want to turn it inward and get that shield like this, right? Make sure what you don't want to do is kind of pull in to here and grab the ankle. You can do this and like now I have the ankle, but it's not as strong of a position. Now he might start trying to trap the leg and we got to play more of the De La Riva game here. Whereas if I get that good off balance when I come in, so if I get that good off balance when I come in there, when I pull him, that allows me to use my shin and this pull to set my hook deep. You can go around side, Daniel. Right? It allows me to pull, right, and set the hook deep. Once I set the hook deep, now it's not the same thing as a normal De La Riva hook, right? So stand up. There's two kinds of shallow De La Riva hook, right? So don't retreat, just come out with it. Yeah. I can do this hook, which is like a shallow hook, right? But then there's a shallow hook and then squat a little bit more. And then there's like a deep shallow hook where it's kind of more on the hip. See now here, you know, he could push this down, but it's harder. You can feel how much stronger that hook is already, right? And it makes the off balance much easier to do, right? So by pulling him forward, we're making it way easier to set that hook, right? Now, if I pull him forward and then keep your leg straight as a board, that could happen. Now I'd probably go on the hip, and then this can start working to go underneath. If he grabs my leg, I can use that to get the sleeve. And now I'm playing more collar sleeve with the foot on the hip, right? But again, the main idea is using the shield to pull him in, right? So I go up here, boom, pull in, use that to set the hook deep. If he starts trying to push this out, I can get the sleeve, and now we're playing here with collar sleeve, and I can start building from there, okay? All right, guys?
Did you show the last part where you go to the lasso as you're, when you're transitioning?
Sure. Okay, so I'm here, right? So I go here, I catch the shield, I pull him in, and I get the hook. So now, because this hook is deep, he immediately feels it's gonna be a problem. He's gonna start trying to push it out, which gives me the sleeve. I break it, and now I can lasso, and this turns into a collar sleeve game now. And now I can start trying to attack from there. It depends on what position you wanna play, again, right? So grip fighting is like, if you only have one guard you can play, grip fighting is really hard because you have to get to that grip. But if you have 6 positions you know how to play, it becomes way easier to win the grip fight battle because you have all these different options that you can tie the guy up into. Even if you have one that's your primary, like you're the best at double sleeve, and everything else is like okay, at least you can get to one of those okay positions and use that to segue to double sleeve. But if you only have one position you know, it's so hard to win the grip fight battle because you can't get to anything. Right? Cool? All right, guys, working a little bit longer. I'll show the other one, then we'll train. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, try to be more on your side when you do it, Daniel. Like I feel like your hip was a bit more open. You really want the leg shielded. Do it one more time. Let's go slow. Okay, so you got the collar. So bring your left leg out. Okay, so then as you go, be really far on your side and just fall, and we'll just freeze there. So get the shield in. Okay, stay on your side. No, like stay on your back, but be on your shoulder, like more turned onto your left side. No, the other side. There you go. Shield your right knee a little bit more. Okay, now pull him really hard over the shield. That's it. Now set the hook. Now you can kind of turn your hip out to the left and set the hook. There you go. Do you feel it?
Much more strong.
Yeah, really good. Do it one more time. Try to grab a little bit higher on the collar and then try to get more of the off balance. So bring your left leg out and then fall to your left side, and we'll just go slow. Okay, well that was good. Divi, rewind a little bit, go back to standing. Okay, so freeze on your side here. You can be, you can stay down, just stay down. Okay, be on your side. You stay up, Divi. Okay, so you have the shield. Now turn your knee in even more, like shield your right knee even more, yeah. There you're good. Now pull your right arm really far to the right and drive your shield in. Forget the ankle for now. And just pull it really hard to the right with your right, yeah. Yeah, but keep this in a bit. Yeah, there you go. So you pull him over it. Now you can turn on your left side and set the hook. That's it. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, as high as you put it, right? Like here is good, but posture up a little bit. I mean, this would be okay as well, right? But again, the big thing is I really want to be on my side. If I'm centered when I go in, I don't have that same, this is what creates kind of the off balance, right? So if I'm here, it's like kind of like this, but when I get here, for whatever reason, I would be like, maybe just lost this leg from here and balance. But I can yank you this way, and now it's really easy to turn out and set the hook. And once I set the hook, right? So I go here, right? I set the hook. Now he automatically wants to grab that, and it makes it easy to get, right? So I'm here, right? I go there. I go here, rip. Okay. So instead of dealing with doing the opposite side collar, we're just going to deal with another reaction when the right leg is forward. So I get the collar here. Even if this hand is a little bit in the way, you can still do this. You just don't want him to get a good grip on your ankle. Like here, I couldn't do it because my shield couldn't get in, right? But like at least here, kind of be tight like this. If I kick in there quick, like as long as I get the shield in, that's probably still going to work, right? And I'm not up on my elbow. I'm back, bumping him forward like this, right? You just don't want him to get a good grip on the ankle when you do it. I got to get my shin connected to his body a bit. So from here, I can adjust and get that hook in. However, sometimes when I pull in here, he's going to keep that leg straight as a board, okay? But that's okay. I still kind of off balanced in here. I'm going to switch my foot to the hip, okay? Once I get the foot on the hip, now I can grab the calf and I dip my knee under. This becomes more of a key master hook. There's a lot of directions we could go with this at this point. Kind of think about back a little bit. See, now I can center under and try to bump him forward, and this can turn into like a triangle or something. Like the simplest thing would be once I bump him forward, would be just to go to X guard, go back up. If I try to go under here, I'm gonna keep the leg straight. Okay. If I try to go under here and I can't get him to move forward, usually that means his balance is back a little bit. So then I'm just gonna switch to the butterfly hook, and I can knock him down there. Now I can start turning that into an ankle lock, come back up. If I go for this ankle lock, right, like I go here, pull your butt a little bit, right, come back up, right, and then just, yeah, and then grab my lapel. If he ends up here like this, I'll often use this to either, I'm threatening the ankle lock, and the more I get away, the more that opens. Now it's easier to bring this out and shoot for the triangle, okay? So you can just use this as an entrance for daily Riva or the key master, depending on what they do. So again, I'm here in the sleeve, right? Go out here and just try to pull in. You go straight leg, I loop the foot in, go under, go back that way, go for the ankle lock, comes up, good front. Good front. Cool. All right, guys, try it. 1, 2.